Mina, konbanwa, JesusFreakinGamer here, coming at you with 2 Kings chapter 3, and Elisha has just a tough guy moment. He knows who he is, and he knows where he stands, and it's great. So the setup to this verse is King Jehoshaphat and King, what was this dude's name? I forget. Way to prep. Good job. Jehoram, another one of Ahab's sons. He tears down the Baals, but he still worships the two idols that Jeroboam set up. So he's not actually following the Lord. And Jehoshaphat, as he helped out Ahab, decides to help this guy out as well. Apparently, Jehoshaphat really liked the idea of the kingdoms coming together, whereas the Lord was kind of like, Israel's not serving me. You probably shouldn't be helping them so much. That's kind of the impression I'm getting at the moment. So, but at the same time, the heart of reconciliation, wanting to be with your people, wanting to be with people who also worship the same God or should be worshiping the same God, and maybe even wanting to bring them back. I don't know. My first thought is, he wasn't doing it right, but I think his heart was in the right place. And anyway, that had nothing to do with the main point. You're welcome. A little added bonus. So they are being attacked by Mesha, king of Moab. He was in servitude to the kingdom of Israel. When Ahab died, he rebelled. So it's the kings of Israel, Judah, and Edom going up against Moab. They go to this valley. There's no water. And they're like, oh gosh, we're all going to die. And then verse 11, but Jehoshaphat said, is there no prophet of the Lord here that we may inquire of the Lord by him? Once again, just like with Ahab, his heart is to seek the Lord. It's a good place to be. So one of the servants of the king of Israel answered and said, Elisha the son of Shaphat is here, who poured water on the hands of Elijah. And Jehoshaphat said, the word of the Lord is with him. So the king of Israel and Jehoshaphat and the king of Edom went down to him. So they went to the prophet. Then Elisha said to the king of Israel, what have I to do with you? Go to the prophets of your father and the prophets of your mother. He just told a king to go away and to not bother him. And it gets even better. But the king of Israel said to him, no, for the Lord has called these three kings together to deliver them into the hand of Moab. And Elisha said, as the Lord of hosts lives, before whom I stand, surely were it not that I regard the presence of Jehoshaphat king of Judah, I would not look at you nor see you. But now bring me a musician. Then it happened when the musician played that the hand of the Lord came upon him. And he's given this plan from God, completely supernatural, to provide the army with water and to deliver up Moab to those three kings. And Elisha's just like, I wouldn't look at you. I wouldn't see you. I wouldn't have anything to do with you. But since Jehoshaphat's here, I'll give you some attention. I'll pay you some mind. Just telling a king that way back before there was freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of press, etc., 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 before there were any of those things, he just told a king off. That is absolutely astounding. And the reason he did that, well, he had double the portion of anointing that Elijah did. So if Elijah's able to call down fire from heaven, just like take that into account, and Elisha's got double that. He wasn't afraid of anything or anybody. He knew very well the Lord who was behind him and who backed him up. There's a story later on in 2 Kings that pretty much says the exact same thing. He knew who was on his side. He knew who backed him up. He knew where he stood. And he knew the God of all creation. And no one was going to give him any guff or any crap. Not even a king. Not even two kings. He only listened to those two because there was one king there that he actually cared about. So that's amazing. Just the faith that Elijah and Elisha demonstrate. Knowing who they were in the Lord. Knowing the God that they served. I love it's fueling my faith, guys, and I'm hopefully as I go through these chapters with y'all, it will fuel y'all's faith as well. Hopefully this will be a good, just like a faith bringer and a faith grower for all of us, because we definitely as a church need to realize who our God is, who we are in Him, who it is that's backing up and who's backing us up and who is on our side. We need to come to a very real and deep faith in that. And this is good stuff right here. It's a good example to set. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. I love you, and God bless.